The Daytona 500. It's one of my favorite times of year. When this event rolls around, it means a few things to me. For one, it means that the dawn of a new NASCAR season is upon us, so that in and of itself is a great factor. It also means that winter is finally coming to an end and the weather here in Tennessee is about to improve, and through the spring my schedule gets pretty busy between races to attend and fishing tournaments to compete in. Maybe you have your own connotations to the Daytona 500 time, but I am excited for this year's event. I've been to the Daytona 500 two times in my life as a fan, once in 2020 before the world became weird, and again in 2021 when the world was still really strange. I am pleased to say that I'll be returning to the Daytona 500 for 2023. It kind of came very last minute, but we got the email confirming that we will be working as media for this year's Great American Race, so I encourage you to click the notification bell and subscribe if you have not already so that you get alerts for all content captured and posted during the race weekend. Our team of myself and my wife Claudia assisting me as always are looking forward to being present for this year's race. Due to our schedules with our full-time jobs, we will make a late drive on Friday, January 17th, but we'll be arriving early on Saturday, February 18th, where we will be there to cover Saturday and Sunday of the Daytona 500 weekend. Stay tuned for more on that. We're very thankful to NASCAR and Daytona International Speedway for this great opportunity. Back to the subject at hand. In honor of the Daytona 500 and NASCAR's 75th anniversary, I've got a historic subject that perhaps not many on this channel are as familiar with today. How many of you have heard of Hardee's before? I grew up in a little town called Harrogate, Tennessee, and in Harrogate growing up, we did not have many places to grab a bite to eat. We had to either go to Middlesboro, Kentucky or Tazewell, Tennessee to get more food options. But in Harrogate, we had a Shoney's that became a Gondolier Italian restaurant, we had Godfather's Pizza that became Haymaker's Barbecue restaurant, we had a Subway, and we had a really cute drive-in restaurant that's still in business today called the Frosty Mug. But for a true fast food restaurant, all we had in Harrogate, Tennessee was a Hardee's. Growing up, I grew to really enjoy the chicken tenders combo more than anything else there, but likewise, even today, I really enjoy a Hardee's biscuit and gravy combo for breakfast. I know what you're thinking, fishing, NASCAR, and biscuits and gravy. This Danny B fella sure is country. Yes, I am. If you didn't figure that out with the accent, though, then I don't know what to say to you. Anyways, when I was a kid, at my Hardee's, they even had one of those kid rides that took quarters that was made to look like Cale Yarborough's number 28 Hardee's car. And this man, this store, and the real version of that car is the focus of today's video. Cale Yarborough, driving number 28 for Ranier-Lundy Racing, came into the 1983 Daytona 500 qualifying rounds with a fast Chevy Monte Carlo, setting the tone early for the weekend in qualifying. On Yarborough's first qualifying lap, he became the first driver to run a qualifying lap of more than 200 miles per hour, but as he was finishing his second lap, Yarborough crashed and flipped in turn 4 of Daytona, destroying the car that the team had prepared for the Daytona 500. And in a time where teams didn't usually have many backup cars ready, the team was forced to find a unique way to get another car to the track. The team and sponsor Hardee's pulled together to find a Pontiac Le Mans show car that was in the parking lot of a Hardee's restaurant as close as they could find one. And the team came and got it and worked on it as much as they could to get this car from show mode to race ready, and for the 1983 dual races, Cale Yarborough raced his way into the Daytona 500 in this show car. Ricky Rudd, driving for Richard Childress Racing, claimed the pole award for the 1983 Daytona 500, and Daytona 500 favorites Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt, who was driving for Bud Moore at the time, both experienced engine failures during the race, and in the end, the race was coming down to a battle between Buddy Baker, Cale Yarborough, Joe Ruttman, and Bill Elliott. Buddy Baker had the lead on the final lap of the 1983 Daytona 500 until Cale Yarborough stormed past Baker on the backstretch with assistance from Joe Ruttman, who was drafting in the second place. Baker dived under Ruttman, but Bill Elliott passed them both on the high side for a 3-wide photo finish for second. The win, however, went to Cale Yarborough, and it was his third win in the Daytona 500, and it was also the first time that a car featuring an in-car camera went into victory lane before a national CBS Sports audience. Today, almost every car will have that feature, but back then, this was a groundbreaking chance for television, as not many cars could have one with limited technology to make this possible. And so there it was, a show car that just a few days ago was meant to entice people to come in and buy a cheeseburger, had to be used at the last minute, and it went on to win the Daytona 500. And the crazy thing is that it would not be the last time this would happen, not only that season, but in the first 4 races of the season. 2 races after winning the Daytona 500 at Rockingham, Yarborough was involved in a wreck with Neil Bonnet after leading 161 laps. That car was the same car his team had intended to take to the March 27th race at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Just like Daytona, the team was forced to take another show car, this time from a mall, and the team went on to win not just the Daytona 500 in a show car, but also that spring race at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You definitely won't see anything like this in the modern day, but this is just another great, unique story from NASCAR's 75 years of history that is worth telling for new fans to appreciate the history of this great sport. Thanks for watching. What was your thoughts on this, and had you ever heard about this one before? Let me know down in the comments section below. Reminder, again, we will be in Daytona this weekend, so stay tuned for lots of great content this weekend. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to DannyBTalks if you're new so that you never miss another new video here on my channel. I hope you all have a great time watching the Daytona 500 this weekend, whether at the track or at home. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye guys. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video from DannyBTalks. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. You might like all the other videos here on this YouTube channel. I talk about all things NASCAR, past, present, and future. Until next time, have a great day. Bye guys.